So, the Grammys happened last night, and there's a lot of discord in the hip hop community for Killer Mike sweeping, sweeping
And
the
he
rap
goes to
categories.
Killer Mike. Michael. Sweet. Atlanta is so sweet. You can't. God ain't good. You can't tell me. You can't tell me.
It's a sweep. That's all I gotta say. And this has opened up. I mean, obviously, it beat a couple big albums. The album in question is obviously Michael by Killer Mike, which came out I think in June or something, and it obviously beat albums like Utopia by Travis Scott and Heroes and Villains by Metro Boomin, along with King's Disease 3 by Nas and the Drake and 21 album. Forgot what it's called. Her Loss. Uh, so this has opened up a lot of discord with a lot of people, especially Travis Scott fans, acting like it's a robbery. Uh, and I especially found this tweet funny because it is comparing Killer Mike's win to Cardi B's win in 2018 over Astroworld. And I have some problems with that. And this video is going to be a little bit of a defense of Killer Mike. So let's look into it, shall we? Uh, Actually, let's start with this Kai Cenat video.
Positivity out the window. Who decided this motherfucker? Who the fuck decided this motherfucker? Her loss? Utopia? Metro Boomin! I'm the fuck down.
Yeah, so it's kind of funny to me. Kai Cenat is from Atlanta, so him acting like he doesn't know who Killer Mike is a little interesting. Uh, and you look through here, and it's most of the same uh people acting like it's a flat out robbery, and Killer Mike's catching a lot of hate for this, acting like Killer Mike isn't a fucking hip hop legend. Which brings up this one. And I'm not here to like criticize people's knowledge of hip hop or rap in general. I think you can listen to the music you like, but I'm here more to, I don't know, criticize the people who are mad at Killer Mike without ever listening to him, because the reason they give is they've never heard of him. And I kind of find that interesting. Uh, we have this Hood Politics song from Kendrick Lamar, To Pimp a Butterfly, that came out in 2015. You see him talking about Killer Mike, or that he should be platinum. This is Kendrick Lamar, people. I mean, that's one of the biggest rappers in the game. So let's talk about Killer Mike for a second. Uh, most people know him for being one half of the duo Run the Jewels, which, I mean, putting some bias into it, is one of my favorite album series. I'm not gonna lie. But I mean, that's not all he's done. In fact, he has credits on fucking Stankonia, right? This is one of the most legendary albums of all time. He also has credits on Speakerboxxx The Love Below, and he has a Grammy with Outkast. So people acting like Killer Mike hasn't done anything or doesn't deserve it, I feel like are just uneducated. And like people are acting like this is the biggest robbery of all time. Um, and I think like you can look towards that 2018 where Cardi B beat everyone, and like that is certainly not comparable. That is by far a bigger robbery. People act like Killer Mike's music is bad when they haven't even listened to it. Like, I swear it's just a bunch of fucking 9-year-olds. Um, and I mean, no disrespect to Travis Scott. I love Travis Scott. Well, I don't. I love Utopia. Utopia was a great listen. But for people to say that it clearly should have won is kind of like, I mean, they're turning it into a popularity contest. Nobody's ever heard of this guy. Travis Scott dropped the biggest album of the year. Well, if that's so, then why isn't The Weeknd and Drake and Taylor Swift winning every single Grammy every single year? You know what I mean? If that happened, people would be outraged. So what are we saying at this point? So if Travis Scott loses to Cardi B, it's, oh my god, the Grammys is a fucking joke. It's a popularity contest, which I agreed with. I didn't think that Cardi B should have won over Travis Scott, especially considering the stacked ass year that was. But then the same people are coming back saying when Travis Scott drops the biggest album of the year, then they're fucking pissed about it because they're like, well, it should be a popularity contest. I think that the album that should win should be the one that was the most popular, which is contradicting the same shit they said fucking, I don't know, 7 years ago when he lost again. And like, I point to this 2012 one where everybody knows that one of these four should have won, especially Kendrick Lamar. I mean, come on, don't sleep. But Macklemore ended up winning, and everyone was outraged. And Macklemore was the most popular. Macklemore was the most popular at the time, I think. So the people saying that Travis Scott should have won because he's the most popular are exactly contradicting the same shit that they were mad about 7 years ago, in 2018 and in 2012. I actually like to see this maturity out of this Travis Scott guy. This is someone who I normally disagree with because he's normally a dumbass Travis Scott fan, but he's actually like trying to give some like responsibility to his fan base, because I don't know how many of you guys know this, but Travis Scott's career has not been that long. Killer Mike is 48 fucking years old. He has worked his entire life to get Rap Album of the Year. And for people to say that Killer Mike, nobody even knows who he is, you're just uneducated. You don't have to, I'm not saying that you have to listen to all of hip hop and able to like it. You can like Travis Scott, but in liking Travis Scott, in liking Travis Scott and nobody else, you also have to know the fact that you're kind of a casual. You can't be mad at hip hop when you don't listen to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is exactly how I feel. And I mean, I just don't get it. Just one more thing I had to say real quick. I think it's really fucking stupid that hip hop still only gets one main show category at the Grammys. Like, the clip I showed you earlier, Killer Mike accepting the award, was for Best Rap Album. That's the one rap category that they announced at the actual show. The other two are at the fucking stupid ass pre-show where they're showing just the clips of this one wins this. And I mean, come on, are we really playing? Come on, Grammys. Like, it's 2024. Hip hop is the biggest music industry. Well, I guess I won't say industry. It's the most popular genre in America right now. And we're still giving it pre-show, whereas pop has 7 fucking categories all running during main show. Like, what are we doing here? Are we serious? I just think it's dumb. Grammys should do better. It's the most popular genre in America right now. It's time to get the fucking respect it deserves. All right. I think that's about all. Thanks for listening to my rant. Justice for Killer Mike. Still mad respect to everyone else though. Like, all the albums were great. But it's the people that are acting like Killer Mike has never done shit and Killer Mike is a nobody. Those are the people I'm mad at. Because they clearly haven't educated themselves. And if they haven't educated themselves, that's fine. but don't go yelling, don't go complaining about people you don't know. All right, that's all I have to say. See ya.